Hello and welcome to A Farmer Plays Lotro. Here we are with Skoye, and he is giving us part of the prologue quest. The captain of the guard, Unnar, has been looking for you for an hour, at least. And what's worse for you is he's already angry due to a guard having abandoned his post. You might find Unnar in Fenris court. If I were you, I would tread carefully around him. Makes sense. We have some more quests going around here. This is a deep barter exchange trader. This is like a crafter's invocation kind of thing. Sure, we might do that at some point. We have a quest inside and down here with Flosi. We'll take a quick jump into Thorin's Hall. See what we find. This is Oldbeard.
Greetings.
Boy sent you to me. I see. Good. It's always an honor to help guide fledgling craftsmen as they make their first steps of their art. Listen carefully, for my words are born of experience. Look for the master of apprentice in the maker's hall. He walks about supervising the goings on. He can help you choose a vocation to which to specialize. A vocation is a bundle of 3 crafting professions with overlapping skills. Choose your vocation with care, because you will spend a great deal of time and energy improving your skill with the profession under its purview. Okay, this is a lot. And without any storyline or anything. There we go. I think
I am at your service.
We'll do the Tinker one. Alright, so now we have some vocations. I chose the Tinker, which gives me a prospector, which is essentially hunting for ores. And then it's a tinker, which allows me to create rings and braces, which are essentially rings and braces and necklaces and earrings, I believe. So quite a lot of things. As well as some things for the brawlers and the lore masters later on. Okay. I forgot to read it. Alright, let's go in here. This is probably not what he said before, but we'll read it anyway. The cave is southeast of Thorin's Hall in the Winter Heights. Certain that he was nearing a vein of gold before being driven out the cave, Flosi asked you to retrieve his pickaxe as well as clear of some cave claws from the cave. Yeah, my bad. Old habits, just to click through and move on. Okay, it's deep here. I think we've been here before. I have a quest item somewhere. Oh yeah, we don't need to do anything like that. Deed completed. Yeah. Okay. Deed log. And captain of the guard, or guard captain.
What is the meaning of this?
Good, you received my summons. At least someone knows their duty. Come now, we must speak of circumstances most dire and worrisome.
Hear me out, traveler.
The news I have received is most unsettling, Edit. One of the armories have been left unguarded. Vitar has been a stalwart and dependable guard until now, but he has apparently abandoned his post. Outrageous. I want you to investigate the unguarded treasury and confirm that Vitar is not there. If anything is missing, I'll have his armor. He was next in line for commendation, but after this he won't see any praise for 30 years. The Arming Cave is to the northwest, very near to the great statue of Thorin carved into the mountain. Go there and look for Vitar. So this way then. Is there anything else to do around here? Hallis Shimmer Shield wants us to... Hello there, friend. I was just thinking of the things I've got to do and me here on duty. I've got my brother's armor to get polished. He'd do it himself if he had a mind to, but I'm afraid Khalid does not have our family's sense of duty. He'll never earn his commander's respect, always being late, never diligent in his duties, always wearing his old worn armor and filthy uniform. Perhaps you could be of some service to an old warrior. Could you bring this armor up to Bruni's Stonehelm and have him polish it for me? Bruni stands among the armor merchants of Thorin's Hall, where the canal runs through the mountain. So this is essentially some quest to let you or encourage you to run around the place.
Come and stay a moment.
And check everything out. Like Thorin's Hall, like searching in there. Welcome and well met. I could use your help if you have a moment. A bit of problem. Nothing terrible, mind you, but it's difficult for this old dwarf. You see, it's my son Gisli. He's a good fellow and all, but he's young and doesn't have the experience of his elders. He has just received his first post down at Nogland in the Vale of Thrain. I want to send Gisli his favorite meal so he knows I'm thinking about him, but I don't have the most important ingredient, cave claw legs. If you can bring me a batch, I just know Gisli will be pleased. You can find cave claws in the old mine east of Thorin's Hall. You've not had a good meal until you've tasted my stew. Alright. I'll accept that one, especially because it coincides with us going into the mine here later on. Now this is the last guy with something to say.
Won't you give me even a moment?
Okay. I am Tinder, master builder of Thorin's Hall. The great canal for which I am responsible has recently fissured. The crack has not yet become a serious threat, but it's only a matter of time, and I haven't any builders available to assist with its repair. Could you help me seal the fissure? I need to mix a mortar to seal the crack, but our stores are barren. I will need stones and gypsum from the new Mirkwood tunnels and sand from the Rockbelly pit, the Mirkstone tunnels above, the great statue of Thorin from the northwest. Full goblins dug another entrance after we closed off the original with the arming cave. The Rockbelly pit is to the southeast in the Winter Heights. If we do not seal the crack soon, it may break, flooding the Vale of Thrain below. Alright, so that sounds like the most important out of any of those that we got. Let's move you up here. I think we'll start with running over to the cave claws, because that's definitely the least important. Now we have some opportunities to finding cave claws in here, but that's just double the work. We do not want to be in the Barrack Hold, we want to go further. So we have to run along here. Now I have track mines up, but I will try not to take any long detours. And only take what I get. It should be enough, especially in the beginning. Alright, so we're up here and follow this road here. We're in the Winter Height. Yeah. Pop. And we're in. We're in the Rockbelly pit, and in here we need to collect sand. And we need to get some cave claws. New deed. Quick thrust or quick toss. Are you talking about these? No. Quick thrust. But what's a quick toss? Oh, a toss must be if you switch over to the assailant. Then it's a quick toss. Alright. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. So essentially by doing it, you get points for free. No, still only with the 2s. Get more sand. We really need some aerial effect. Or some sort of bleeds. Just take less time, man. I won't die at all, but need some damage over time stuff on it so we can just plow through. We kind of have to manually do away with all of them. This is the only thing that does like something over time. And definitely speeds things up a bit. We need more of you? No, we don't. So we can just take a sand. And we need to find the guy's pickaxe. Oh, it's right here. And I think we're out. I don't think we're collecting any stones or gypsums in here. Yeah, we're scot-free here. And oh, we could have gone in there earlier. Let us just ignore the... I don't think any of those quests will require us to go the other way. Maybe possibly Floki's quest, which is... that guy is up there, I think. Yeah. Maybe he'll send us the other direction, but I don't think so. So we should be scot-free. I think Ormur is going to send us down south. So we don't need to worry about that.
Well met, friend.
Ah, there she is. Thank you, Edith. But I've sad news. A friend of mine told me that the cave's been tapped dry. There's naught but fool's gold in there. But don't you worry. I'll find my claim one of these days. Alright, so we'll get a better javelin. And we got a better knife. We don't need... I'd prefer to keep going with the spear and just improve our javelin. Switch that up. And we'll need to go this way. So we've got a new deed, Ally of Arid Luin. It's basically just a... Oh, the armory. I will do that one later, if we'll do it at all. It's not like... Well, we'll do it. Not yet. I think we'll get some quests back to Dvalin. So we'll do it then. I think we should go up. There's a cave, I think, somewhere here. To attack me? No, you threatened to attack me. Oh. This is the armory or arming cave. Let's go and see what we find.
It is...
Oh, what happened? What am I doing inside the arming cave? I was standing guard just outside the door like I always do then. Ah, my head. Someone must have clubbed me and dragged me inside while they robbed the arming cave bare. This is terrible. That caved-in passage must be how they got in. Someone spent a long time digging that tunnel, I'd wager. Hurry back to Captain Unner and tell him what happened. Tell him also that it won't happen again. I'm sure it won't help matters, but please tell him that I wasn't sleeping at my post. I won't know I don't know how this could have happened, and on my shift. So we're basically just going there and back. There's a whole book about that called The Hobbit. But since we're dwarves, we get no books. Let's hop on our steed. Load some stuff and run this way because I want to enter a cave somewhere. There's a cave here somewhere. And here we get small stones and gypsum. Note how we have cave claws in here now, but before we had those whites and ghostly stuff. Do we have some ghostly stuff if we go down here again? Nope, just cave claws. Last of the small stones. Now we just need the gypsum. Well, this place still reeks a bit, but not like before. This is where we fought the ghost, the final ghost. Last time, but nothing like that now. Anyway, we'll get back and turn in all of those quests. I'm pretty sure that we can skip the armor quest for now, because the guard captain will send us to talk to Dvali. I'm pretty sure, and when we do that, we can turn in that new shine, a new shine, to be right about it. You see that quest we did before in the earlier chapters? The orcs are coming back because we killed a lot of the barcasts. And now we can see like town people here like trying to clean up and like this has been torn down. I like it. Guard Captain Honor, we've been burgled. This is outrageous. There was a lot of valuable gold and weapons in that cave, and we won't be replacing it anytime soon. There's hardly an ounce of anything but stone and iron in these mountains. That caved-in passage might prove a clue we need to catch these burglars, and that they won't have gone far. They might be trapped beneath the rubble, and more importantly, the gold might be there too. I'll have some dwarves begin clearing it away. It'll be a good first assignment for Vitar. Give him time to think about how dirty the canal can get. Thank you, Edith, for I have a more urgent task. Okay.
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
You have a cursed tale? Right, mounts, map, all the stuff. Juice stuff. Great. Judging from the location of the treasury, I would say the burglars dug their passage from the Silver Deep. And that points to the goblins. Goblins crawled into that mine shortly after that unpleasant business 2 years ago. And we haven't had that much success driving them out. I want you to enter the Silver Deep and look for the other side of the cave-in. You might find some of the stolen gold, or one of our burglars trapped on the other side. Bring me whatever you find. The entrance to the Silver Deep is in the northeastern corner of the valley, at the end of the gully. Right, that's what he wants. Ormur probably wants us to run down
What do you need?
to the Whale of Thrain later on. I'm at your service, Edit. I'll just add these to the stew, give me a few minutes. There we are. Could you take this meal to Gisli? You can find him south here at Nogland, the way station in the Whale of Thrain. Just follow the road south. Gisli will be pleased, I am sure. Now, Tinder's quest is, swiping mortars. He's swiping mortars. People, come on. It'll just take me a moment to make the mortar. You'll learn a few tricks when you've done this as long as I have. There we are. Now take this mortar to the fissures in the canal walls in the Hall of Merchants inside the western parts of Thorin's Hall. We'll take this. Hurry and take the mortar and make the repairs before the fissure expands. It's only a matter of time before the wall is breached. We put this on. This is useless. We'll accept.